Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? Oh man, you guys are going crazy. I'm like, what are you guys going crazy over? That you guys are bombarding me again. A Dinar insider is saying that the Iraqi Dinar is going to revalue in March. Now when you say revalue, I mean, what does that mean? It could go up 1 cent. It can go up to $500. So revalue has different meanings. It just means it's going to change from the value that it's at to something different. I guess the best way to put it is a revalue would go up in value, devaluing would go down. So are they going to increase the exchange rate of the dinar? And everybody's like, yes, that's where you guys are all being told that there's a secret insider. And I thought, who? Okay, this is interesting. So I always love when they say secret insider, because now I want to know who it is. Anyways, when I bugged you guys sent me the link. So let's go ahead and go over this, because this is some interesting news, all right? Before we get started, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. If you're thinking about buying gold and silver, head on over to our friends at Miles Franklin. The link will be down below in the description. When you make your purchase, make sure you use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and they'll take care of you. If you have any additional questions, you can reach us over here at this phone number or over here at this particular email. For all orders over $10,000, reach out by email and we'll make sure that you get a great deal. So come on over to Miles Franklin and add to your precious metal inventory. Alrighty, so as soon as I open the link, staring right at me. I was like, oh my gosh, is this where you guys are getting information from? But I decided this time I'm going to be open-minded. Maybe Mel came across something that's worth sharing. So let's go ahead and listen to the insider.
I'll talk about how you get your debts canceled, how you can save money the very first right now, right? So don't pay your credit card payments if they're due Monday. Don't pay them, right? And get on the thing.
Wait, whoa, Mel. Are you seriously opening yourself up for liability? Did you just tell people not to pay their credit cards if they're due? This could ruin their credit. Now you just opened yourself up for liability. You keep telling people you're a financial advisor, and then you tell your people not to pay their bills. If something goes wrong, they can all sue you. So you should be very careful, Mel.
So listen to this. I got some good news from 111, so I got to go. Paul Lund sent me something at 4:43. I just got off the Zoom and I thought I'd check. He goes, I know who this is after hearing his voice. He is in the know where I can only allude to certain things that he can say it. Remember when I was expecting a big event in Iraq? Well.
Okay, so somebody named Paul sent her a video of somebody that's in the know. So we got an insider. Okay, good. Let's hear it.
Here it is. What I could not say to a friend. Good evening to you. I'm going to play this. It was urgent news for Iraq. I'm going to play it so you can hear it. It's a YouTube video. If there's ads,
YouTube.
I apologize.
Good morning and welcome back. So I've already moved forward showing you a huge emphasis on how critical March is, and basically just letting you know, Iraq's already revealed to you they'll be revaluing.
That sounds familiar. That's going to bug me till I figure it out.
Their currency, specifically within the month of March, guys. It's not even a secret. I've got another confirming article confirming March as well. In March, the UN will be submitting their official "We're done, we're ending our missions in Iraq" report. They're going to submit this ending report to Iraq in March, but they submit it after Iraq has revalued is when it gets submitted and turned over to Iraq government. Okay. Here is some of today's news. Let's get started again. This news is some of the most important news you're going to be seeing for a while. Very good news. Let's get started. Happy Saturday morning, guys. Good morning, and let's get started. I recommend you watch this entire video. There's a lot of...
I know that voice. It's bugging me.
Very important articles in today's news. I'm pretty much proud to tell you that you are witnessing Iraq set the stage to revalue right now. It's happening. They are preparing to revalue. All the evidence is here. There is no question it's happening. All right, let's get started. Sudanese advisor, Iraq is on the cusp of a transitional stage in the development of promising economies globally. Yeah, because they're about to revalue. Let's look at these two highlights. You guys can read these entire articles or posted for you. Let's cover the highlights. The financial advisor to Prime Minister Mohammed Saleh. Remember, Mohammed Saleh is the former number 2 man of the central bank back under the Shabibi era. Saleh explained today, Saturday, the 6 principles launched by Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani to maximize value chains and sustain the development momentum in the country while stressing that Iraq is on the cusp of a transitional stage. They're on the cusp of a transitional stage. Yeah, they're preparing to revalue and go international in the development of promise.
If I didn't know any better, that kind of sounds like, well, let me hear a little more.
Global economies. International promising global economies, guys. It's right in front of our faces. Reforming the financial and banking sector to put it on the foundation's competitiveness commensurate with international compliance standards. Yeah, because they're going international compliance standards as financial and banking.
Okay, first of all, this insider is driving me crazy. Iraq is already international.
Reform is the introduction to the government's reform program to link the effective finance sector with development programs and the speed of their implementation and progress, guys. The rate change is being prepared right in front of our faces. It's almost here. Like I said, they needed the first quarter of this year to prepare for it after achieving stability from the December elections.
I'll agree with part of that. I was thinking if there's going to be any changes done, it'll be within the first quarter of this year.
March is critical to us. And I even have a solid article emphasizing why March is critical. We'll get into that in a little bit. The Prime Minister of Iraq receives a new invitation without an appointment to visit Washington, okay? Sudani will be visiting Washington after they've revalued their currency to discuss getting their possessions back from the United States, such as all of their OPEC oil dollars. We have all of their U.S. dollars. That's why the U.S. Treasury has to send their OPEC dollars to them. Okay, we have possession of their dollars. We have
possession of the gold. We have possession of the U.S. dollars. That's from the oil sales. We have possession of all their foreign currency assets.
Other collateral and assets on them, we need to give them back. That's the reason he'll be going to Washington after the rate has changed. All right, this one is critical about March. Now, one thing I want to stress to you guys, do you notice how they're talking about removing the remaining U.S. coalition forces and the United Nations together at the same time? That's because Iraq's about to go international. Both the UN have Chapter 7 sanctions on Iraq, and the U.S. has OFAC sanctions on Iraq. So we need to pull our personnel and troops out along with the UN, and both parties need to remove their sanctions off of Iraq. But notice how they're discussing about doing both steps simultaneously at the same time. Not coincidence. Again, it's because Iraq's preparing to revalue and go international. Al-Sudani reveals the intention to end the political role of the United Nations mission in Iraq. Remember, I told you, they told us that once the UN exits Iraq, it will lift and remove the Chapter 7 sanctions automatically. Janine Blushart talked about exiting out of Iraq at the end of May. Okay.
There are no Chapter 7 sanctions.
Okay. Now, let's look at these highlights on this. This is critical. One of these specifically says a very critical report being prepared and delivered to Iraq in March. Let's see what that report is. I'm going to scroll up here. Okay. It says in the first red highlight, the international security and stability has made it possible to end the political role of the UN UNAMI mission in Iraq. Again, because they've achieved stability from the December elections. There you go. All you've heard about since the elections from January forward is stability, stability, stability. That's why they're now preparing to revalue, because they have achieved overall stability. Now, the middle or second red highlight during the meeting, the report. This is a report that the UN will be submitting to Iraq to officially let them know that they're ending their missions in Iraq, exiting out of Iraq. This is it's kind of like a final ending report, okay? They're submitting that report, and it will be discussed and submitted to Iraq next March. Right there, highlighted in red and blue for you.
Oh, God. I know who this is. And he's predicting a rate change in March? This is Militia Man's brother. I know that voice. That's Jeff. Don't lie, you know they look alike. Oh my God, so the secret insider, a person that's in the know, is Jeff. And he's predicting that March is when they're going to revalue? It seems to me like I've heard this somewhere before. Let me think about this.
Hey guys, good morning. Hope you guys enjoyed that live show with Pimpy and Mike P last night.
Oh yeah, that's right. He said Pimpy.
You guys brought forth something amazing that got my thinker going. Okay, and we'll touch on that. I'm either going to try to do a video tonight or I'll get one out to you guys tomorrow morning. Okay. I want to expand on something here though regarding everything from just last week and the weekend of the 21st, 22nd. So I shared with you guys that, you know, through time, literally clear since September of last year, I've shared with you that, you know, that my sister gave me March 17th, somewhere around March 17th, potentially for the rate change. Then if you go back to last Monday, I did a video for you guys last Monday. And what I said is that through faith, I was sensing, I had a second date given to me by my sister.
Oh, we're invoking God like all the other people.
Of somewhere around April 9th, that there could be a delay in this. And I shared that with you guys last Monday. Okay, I said, guys, I was also shown April 9th. I wasn't quite sure what it meant back then because this was years ago. But then as of last week or in the last few weeks, I was sensing that what was significant about April 9th is it has something to do with a delay. Now then this past weekend came and went, you know, the time frame around the 17th, and the weekend I was showing you the 21st, 22nd, okay? That came and went. Then some of you reach out and attack me, basically saying that I use religion as a joke, like TNT Tony, like Frank 26, okay? I'm going to show those of you that attacked me, I'm going to show you how ignorant and clueless you are. I now have actual proof that I was spot on with everything I told you, okay? Those of you that did attack me, you've been blocked. You can no longer post, okay? But I'm going to show you because you attacked me and you're clueless and you're ignorant, now you can't post. I now have hard factual information that I was correct with everything I shared you, that literally the rate change process started last week, but there is a delay and it's going to finish in a few weeks. I have factual proof on this, okay? But not one of you guys are all quick to shoot your mouth. Not one of you have noticed it. All you can do is attack. But now you can no longer post. Sucks for you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get this information out to you. This is hard factual information nobody else has. I'm going to get this out to you, like I said, either this evening or tomorrow. God bless you guys.
Oh yeah, hard factual information. He was predicting that a rate change would happen in March. That was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. So yeah, Militia Man's brother, Jeff. That voice I knew sounded familiar, but I thought he'd fallen off after telling everybody that was going to happen all the time and choosing dates and rates, especially in March. Especially in March. That it's always going to happen in March, and that he's always got hard factual proof undeniable proof. As you can see, that's a video from 3 years ago. And now he's in here again saying the same thing. And Mel is playing his video. It would seem to me like you would want to vet this. But somebody's saying that this guy has insider information. No, he doesn't. I remember one time he claimed to have insider information. Then we found out he was talking to the doorman at a freaking embassy or some shit like that. Dude, it was funny. Anyways, yep, sorry, once again, I know. They get you all excited. They get you hyped up. All right, I get it. And then here comes Pimpy, the asshole, to tell you guys, nope, and then expose these people. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. How about this? Instead of getting all pissy, let's roll with them. So they're saying it's going to happen in March because I remember they said it was going to happen, December, then it was after the New Year's, then sometime in January, then it was going to be somewhere around February the 15th, but here we go again. So now they're saying March, and even I said there should be some kind of increase within the first quarter of this year. Not a major one, small increments. I still stick to my words about that. So these guys are predicting that something's going to happen in March. We'll see. All right. So look, you guys said this to me. I was like, oh, this I got to hear. I got to check this out. It's Militia Man's brother. You have Jeff and Brent. Brent and Jeff. Anyways, sorry, guys. I knew that voice from somewhere, but I just haven't heard from him in years. He's been telling people the same crap for the longest time. So sorry. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll catch you later. I'm out.